Lao Tzu, a Chinese philosopher, who has said the quote, "Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions become your habits become your character, and watch your character because your character becomes your destiny." And that, oh, hold on a second. There is a beautiful, hold on a second. Right over there is exactly what I'm talking about. That's not even a rainbow. I don't know what that is, but it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's amazing. I could look at that all day. Let me get back to the video. Wait, let me see if, focus. See if I can focus on it even more. Like this? No, that focuses it. Alright, whatever, you guys see it. Alright, so you guys know that lately I've been on this tangent in a way to speak about changing your mind, changing your belief system, because that's where everything stems from. Everything that could be either great in your life or terrible in your life starts from that. If it's, something that you can take accountability for. Like if you get hit by a car, I guess you could say that's your fault for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, but at the same time, that also relies on somebody else because they're the one who hit you. But your beliefs affect, like the quote just said, your beliefs will affect your thoughts, which will affect your words, which will affect your actions, your habits, your character, your destiny. It changes everything. And I know for me, it changes a lot for me because before I was very heavily pessimistic. I didn't really have much of a good view on life. I believed that the only thing that was true was pain and suffering in a negative aspect. Like if I wasn't feeling pain or suffering, then I wasn't really living, it was quite an extreme way to see things and live. But that is what led me to Buddhism, because that's mainly about suffering, but it's about the I know what it's about. The words right now are losing me for some reason. But Buddhism is about it acknowledges suffering, but it also acknowledges that there is a way to get out of it. Not to get out of it per se, like you won't suffer at all, but there is a way to lessen the suffering that you come across and that anybody else can come across, that you can help at least. It's the way of least suffering. That's what it is. And that was one of the things that changed my life. That started to constantly change my life more and more and more, to make me realize things that would change my life again. All starting with just a belief system. And I'm currently in entertaining a new belief system where one, I don't really get angry or react to things. I'm very in control of that to the best of my capabilities. Like, I'm not prone to explode to things. Or if I start feeling a certain way, I start asking myself, like, why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling the way that I'm feeling? Is it justified? Because most of the time it just comes out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, let's sit with this. Let's deal with it. Or I'll work out and like transmute that energy. Be like, okay, I'm feeling this way. It's very heavy. I'm not sure where it's stemming from, but I'm going to use it. And I'm going to use it productively. And that's one way that I'm changing my belief system on that now. Instead of feeling it and just allowing myself to be angry and staying suspended in that emotion of anger or being resistant to it, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use that. One of my other belief systems that I'm changing deals with luck, because before I would think that luck was like karma or like credit in a way. You get some, you earn some, but the more you use it, depending on how you use it, it could limit how often your luck comes to you. I think that's the best way I want to put that. But now the way I see it is, why should my luck have to run out? Why should anybody's luck have to run out? Like, luck is here. I am a living embodiment of luck, literally. One of my nicknames is Lucky with 2 Ks, Lukky, but I like to tell people, oh, like, my nickname is, like, I'm Lucky with a U. And they're just like, what the hell? But then I'll tell them it's spelled with 2 Ks. They're just like, why are you saying Lucky with a U? Because it's the way it comes off the tongue. Lucky with a U, I'm lucky with you. Because of you, I'm lucky. Which I like to tell people that too. It's spread happiness, spread that love and feeling, no matter who it is. And one of the things that I want to bring to the attention about your belief system is that, you know, you can use that to have the best life that you want, but it can also give you the worst possible case scenario. So you have to be very impeccable with it. You have to be very aware and cautious what you feed yourself. The content that you watch, the music that you listen to, all that stuff plays a direct role in how your belief system, your thoughts will play out. The energy that you receive mentally, physically, the people that you're around, any little tiny thing, it always has an influence. One thing I like to see this as is your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind has the ability to not approve, or I guess approve, yeah, but accept or reject an idea. Consciously, you could say, I don't like clouds. You know, clouds are there, but I don't like them. Consciously, someone else could be like, but I like clouds. But subconsciously, your subconscious mind it doesn't have the ability to reject an idea. It has to take everything in. And your subconscious mind is where all of that really plays a heavy role with the belief system, with the thoughts, how it affects your life. It's all in the subconscious mind. So that's why I say you have to be very impeccable, very careful, cautious, and aware of how you feed your mind. Every single little thing that you take in goes straight to the subconscious. But it's the ideas, the concepts, the actions, the habits, the words you say, it's the ones that you pay attention to the most, or the ones that are around the most, that take action of your life. So like subconsciously I could be taking everything in, but I choose to watch all these violent, highly action-packed movies. And so in some way, subconsciously, more and more, me watching that, I'll start being like that. Like you see that with, oh snap, someone's missing. What in the world? You see that with you can see that in little kids, for example. Watching, like, I know when I was younger, watching all those kung fu movies, and when the movie's not on, what am I doing? I'm jumping off of the couch, jumping off of furniture, trying to climb the walls, kicking everybody and punching everybody. Little karate kid over here, like. But it's just like, yo, like, why are you so hyperactive and like technically violent, being all explosive and running up to everybody? That's a perfect example of how that subconsciously and consciously, those little things can affect everything. It affects the tiny details, it affects the big details of your life. One other thing that I'd like to put into perspective is how it can change your life for the worse. The women specifically who end up in terrible relationships. Like, she can clearly see that the guy that she's with doesn't care about her, doesn't feed her, talks down on her and everything. But she has this idea in her mind. She has the belief that, like, you know, I could see that he's a terrible person, but like, you just don't know him, that he's actually a good guy. And it's like, no, he isn't. You're thinking that he's a good guy, but that's not going to change who he is at all. He is stuck in his way. And that's something that, like, you know, when it comes to other people, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself in those situations. Because I know a few friends who have been in terrible relationships like that. And I've done the best that I can. Where I'm just like, you know, I know you're a better person. I know you deserve better than this. And it would have to come to a time where I'm like, you know what? I can't talk to them anymore. They're not going to hear me out. It's up to them to figure it out. They'll figure it out eventually. Most of the time, sometimes they kind of do figure it out. with a situation like that, you have to, if you're trying to implement a belief system on yourself with your thoughts, it's more than just the belief system. Because, like I said, you have to be impeccable with it. You have to be very careful with it. You have to, if you're overweight and you put it in your mind that you want to be athletic, you want to be able to climb, you want to be able to do parkour, and have like an amazing body, like a ninja. The thoughts itself won't be enough. The thought system should be there, yes. The thought system, the belief system, that should be there. But you have to speak on it. Speak on it as if you already have it. Act it out as if you already have it. Keep doing those things, and eventually it will come. It will come. But you can't just leave it up to the belief system. The belief system is great to have. It could change your life, but you also have to be the one to change your life. You have to be the one to take action, take initiative. The beginning of this year, I started taking initiative with everything that I want. Like, I know I've had principles and values for like a long time. And I was like, I know that with these principles and values, the foundation of my core, who I want to be, they've always been with me, but I never acted on them. I've never stuck through with them to have a routine or to be able to tell myself things like knowing what I should avoid. Because I've really been trying to focus on, I really have been focusing on my health and my wealth lately, to the point where I was at work, not yesterday, I think it was the day before yesterday, I was at work, and I go to the concession stand. I didn't need to go to the concession stand. I already had a pack of nuts on me, like as a snack, so I was good. But I still went to the concession stand anyway to go get something else, another snack. And in my mind, I'm like, you don't need a snack. You don't need this. But I failed there because I ended up getting a snack anyway. But I felt somewhat good about it, just a little bit, because at first I was going to get a honey bun, which I've really been focused on, like, getting away from all those kind of snacks. I was going to get a honey bun. And then I was like, ooh, but those chocolate donuts look really nice. Those little mini chocolate donuts, like a pack of 6. I was like, those look nice. But I'm like, no, do not get that. Like, you don't need a snack. If you're going to get something, at least get something that's going to be not that bad. And so I ended up getting a bag of chips that were, I think it was like kettle cooked chips that were like jalapeno flavored. They were spicy. And I was like, you know what? That's not bad. Like, I have the belief that I want to quit eating junk food very, very much. And in that moment, I had to be aware of the thoughts that I had, and I had to take action on that. Eventually, I'll keep doing that to the point where I won't have to mentally debate about it. I'll just be doing it. It'll be my reality. I'll be living in that truth. So that's just about what I want to say today on your belief system. Changing your beliefs, changing your thoughts, which will affect your words, affect your actions, affect your habits, affecting your character, your lifestyle, and your destiny. People, when I was younger, I used to think, destiny was a thing. But then I'm like, no, like, that kind of sucks. If destiny's a thing, like, that means everything that happens in your life, all the terrible things, is written out for you to happen. And I'm like, that's terrible. But at the same time, then eventually I was like, no, destiny and fate, all that stuff doesn't exist. But now I'm back on the side again where it's like, it does exist, but you can change it. All they are just different paths to take. So let's say like a tree that has a whole bunch of different branches. All those different branches are the different possible lifestyles and destinies and fates that you can take. So you could be climbing that tree and you could be on one branch, but at any moment you could decide, this branch is not going to be able to support my weight. This branch is dead on the inside. This branch doesn't have any leaves. It has no life to it. I don't want to be on this branch because it could break and I could fall and get injured and harmed from that. And so that branch being the destiny that you chose to go down, the actions, the thoughts you chose to have is harmful for you. If you know that, switch over to another branch, Go to a branch that's higher. Go to a branch that's going to give you the best view, the branch that's going to give you, as soon as water comes, as soon as that rain comes, bam, that branch is getting that water, that branch is getting that sunlight. It's a nice, strong, healthy branch. It can support you. It's the longest branch there. Like, you gotta start taking care of every little aspect in your life, every tiny little thing. Take care of it. And you gotta be the one to take care of yourself too, because you can't focus so much. You can help other people as much as possible, but you also got to be sure that you're helping yourself. Because if you're putting other people's priorities before yourself, eventually you're going to burn out and you're not going to be able to help everybody. And those people sometimes could be leeches. They are leeches. You got to get rid of them. That's one thing that that's my current lesson right now. I have a few leeches on me that I haven't fully gotten off because I feel like they need me. But at the same time, I'm telling myself I need myself. And as much as I need myself, they need themselves too. So I have to leave. I have to get out of that situation and be accountable for myself so I can be the best version of myself that I want to see. So that I can be there to help people. Because currently, right now, like, I can help, but I can't give the best of what I want to give. Right? I'm actually... It's getting kind of cloudy, so I'm thinking I'm about to head back home, maybe read a book, do some drawing or something. Actually, I'm gonna edit this video so I can just put it up tonight. But that is everything for this session. Oh my goodness, my bike. Thank you for staying. Thank you, clan. You know, the people who are watching, this is my clan. This is my clan, the clan of Sand. This is Lozo Yaps, and I'm Lozo, and I'm out.